I'm Mike Quackenbush, and this is Till We Make It. If you are passionate about the craft of professional wrestling and you're never done learning all about it, then you have landed in the exact right place. What are you waiting for? Go ahead, join the Till We Make It tribe, subscribe right now, or take your education to the next level by joining our community over on Patreon. Awaiting you there right now are over 568 exclusive posts, including topics that I never cover here on the YouTube channel, and you can begin to unlock them all for as little as $5 a month. So if you've got a credit card or a PayPal or a Venmo, you're good to go. Just follow the link down below in the descriptus and join us. We would love to have you as part of the community. This is the third installment in my video series designed to help you on your journey to becoming a WWE superstar. And if you've not yet watched parts 1 and 2, I highly recommend you do that before exploring this one. You should know, the WWE's Performance Center website receives hundreds of applications every single week, of every single month, of every single year, from hopeful future WWE superstars. And it's entirely possible that once you click send on your application, that you will simply never hear back from the WWE. In fact, that's what happens to the majority of applicants. But it is possible that they'll take an interest, at which time they will reach out to you asking for you to confirm you are interested to try out. And if you do confirm, you may be issued an invitation to their next tryout. Most years, they hold 4 tryouts inside the Performance Center, located in a suburb just outside of Orlando, Florida. But as I record this for you, the next scheduled tryout is actually taking place in Nigeria. But you need to be patient at this part of the process because of the incredible number of people all hoping to be considered. It may take up to 1 year for you to hear anything back. And at which point you actually get an invitation to a tryout, no matter when that date might be, you need to accept it. Okay, real talk. I get that you may have agreed months in advance to serve as the best man at your brother's destination wedding. I get that the weekend of the WWE tryout might unfortunately overlap with Nana's 90th birthday party. And I am here to tell you, if you decline their invitation for any reason, although I can assure you, everyone you'll communicate with in the WWE offices will be nothing short of diplomatic and professional at every stage of this interaction. The moment you decline, for any reason whatsoever, you're done. Your chances are over. There is a reason why in every single documentary about every single WWE superstar, there is some amount of footage in which they discuss all the sacrifices they have made to live the pro wrestling lifestyle. And this may be your first brush with that kind of sacrifice when you have to sit down and tell your brother that you're not going to be at his wedding because you are going to the WWE tryout. This next part is key, so listen carefully. In the interim period between when you send your application to the WWE and when you arrive for your tryout, you need to spend that time working furiously to get yourself into better shape than you were in the photos you submitted as part of your application. And here's why. At your tryout, every coach judging the candidates will have a binder in front of them with your application and the photos that you uploaded. And if you appear in front of them looking as if you are in worse shape than in the photos that you sent, it will create the impression that you did not come to this tryout with your A game. In fact, they will feel as if you are wasting their time. It is considered an insult to the WWE that you would not show up in the best shape of your life. And that's exactly the impression I want you to make. So make sure you show up at that tryout looking more impressive than you did in the photos you submitted with your application. If you're learning something here today, please leave me a like-a-palooza down below on the video. I could use the help with the engagement. Okay, in the days that follow your acceptance of the invitation, you'll be sent some medical forms you're going to need to complete with your primary care physician. And this is likely to include some tests like an EKG of your heart and some blood work. And along with this packet, it will be stipulated how far in advance you must have everything returned to the WWE's office. If it tells you that you must return all the documentation at least 14 days prior to your tryout, I'm telling you, you want to beat that deadline by at least 7 days. You deserve to know, even after you've submitted your application, accepted the invitation, and returned the medical forms on time, it is possible something could eliminate you from candidacy, at which point the WWE will revoke their invitation to the tryout. And this could be things like they see something in your blood work which is concerning to them, or they discover something problematic in your social media history. And as I said at the top of this video, the majority of the tryouts do take place down in Florida at the Performance Center itself. However, they also host international camps all the time, based on what they are casting for at that particular time and the business needs of the WWE. Here's a perfect example. Shortly after signing a 10-year deal with the government of Saudi Arabia, valued at $500 million, the WWE very promptly announced they'd be having a tryout in Riyadh, the capital city of that country. This is not coincidental. This is strategic. So, odds are your tryout will take place where the majority of them do, down at the PC in Florida. But as a preemptive strike against the question I get asked more than anything else on this topic, if you actually survived this part, you got past the thousands of other applicants, received your invitation, returned your medical forms on time, and passed all of those tests, including their background check, yes, the WWE will pay for your travel to the tryout. They will buy you a flight. They will put you up in a hotel. They'll even bus you back and forth from the Performance Center. And many of your meals will be accounted for as part of the process because the hotel where the WWE will put you up has a complimentary breakfast in the morning. And they bring in lunch at midday so that the people trying out don't need to leave the Performance Center in order to eat. It is likely, though, you'll be paying out of pocket for your dinners. So you're ready to go. The tryout is dead ahead. That's what I'm going to be covering in my very next video. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and enable notifications by ringing that bell icon. It will alert you the very next time that I publish. If you need to continue learning right this very minute, I've got two options for you. Pick one of the videos appearing on screen right now, or follow the link and join us over on Patreon. I will chat with you over there.